Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to make the paddle wheel that you see here. The other part is pretty much just the same as connecting a box. So let's go. Step 1, click on the link in step 1, copy this file. Okay, click on the eye in the upper right hand corner, click copy. Save a copy with your name, the period of your class, and the name of the assignment. And then press copy workspace. Okay, on the lower left hand corner, click the arrow pointing up. And go ahead and add an assembly. And let's rename this assembly by tapping on the tab, paddle wheel. Okay, I'm going to insert part 7 first, and I'll show you why. I want to be able to lock my piece in place so that it maintains this isometric perspective. So one thing you want to do is click on that part, the 3 dots next to that part, and hit fix. That'll guarantee that whenever we hit front, we'll always get a nice front view. When we get right, we'll get a nice right view. Isometric, we'll get a nice isometric view. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and insert parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Check. Alright. Let's build from the connected part out. Sorry, not the connected part, the fixed part. So the first thing I'm going to do is tap on this guy right here and look at it from the front view. And slide it over till it's approximately in place. Double tap. Now we'll look at it from the top view. It's pretty darn close, so I don't need to move it. So let's use 2 fingers to zoom in. And I'm going to go to Revolute Mate. Press and hold. Get the center of the circle. And now I'm actually going to tap I'll press and hold, and I'm going to select the entire gray piece, and then I'm going to zoom in. If I press and hold, this white dot is the center of the circle. Well, it's a semicircle at the end of this little cut. That looks good. So I'm going to hit check. Okay. Now I'm going to attach some of these circles. The first 2 of the round pieces to connect is the large wheel. Let's go front view, tap on it, slide it over, double tap. You know, you might actually do better to leave it a little bit off to the side so you can see the center of the circle a little bit better. Let's use Revolute Mate again. It's right at the top, already showing. Press and hold, center of the circle. Sorry, that's the axle. Press and hold, and I need the center of this circle, well, right here. So I'll select the circle, then select the center of the circle, and there we go. Now I actually need to move this in so I have room for the other ring to fit on, the other round ring. So I'm going to open up my mate features, and I'm going to look at Revolute 2. That was the last connection I did. Click the 3 dots and hit edit. And I'm going to switch right here. It says offset, right where I'm toggling. And I'm going to offset it an 1/8 of an inch, which is 0.125. Check. If it went in the wrong direction, I could have done negative 0.125. Now I have enough room to slide on the other piece. So let's go front view, drag that piece so it's a little closer. It's kind of behind, it's in the wrong space, so you might go top view, tap that circle. Well, sometimes if you tap it doesn't work, you've got to press and hold. Select it, and I want to drag it out so it sticks out in the front so I can see it better. I'm going to move it over so I can see the axle. Again, I'm double tapping in the white space to release. I'm going to select Revolute Mate again, press and hold, press and hold. If you want to make sure you're getting the right center of the circle, select the outer face, then select the center of the circle, and that'll guarantee you're selecting the outer portion of that hole. Good. Now we're going to mate the smaller circle with a cross. Let's go Revolute Mate again. Press and hold. I want this surface. I'll grab the center. Then I'll grab the other circle. I'll grab the edge and then press and hold and go get the center. And then my center should be aligned. Now it looks like they're overlapping, so I probably need to do an offset, or you could try this. You could open up that last revolute and hit the little arrow on the lower left-hand corner under the word limits. And that could flip things around. There you go. That looks better. So now we need to attach the larger circle. Revolute Mate. Anytime you've got circular objects, Revolute Mate. Press and hold. I'm going to get the edge of the circle. Press and hold. Get the center of the circle. Now, if you're wondering why these pieces are overlapping, it's because I'm selecting the outer face both times. So it's going to happen again, and that's going to make the two want to face the same direction. Actually, if I were building this, I'd want these two pieces to kind of slap together. So I'm going to hit the arrow. It's going to flip it around, and then we should be okay. Good. So then this is going to be a really hard one to get, which is the insertion of this piece right here. It's going to be really tricky to get way in there and select the correct corner. So stay with me if you can. I'm going to go way in. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to select Fasten Mate and press and hold. And I'm going to select this bottom surface facing up. Now I have to think about which corner that is on the piece going in. So hit the orange dot on the upper right hand corner to unlock your screen. And now we have to go get the piece that will be facing up that's going to connect. So we actually want find matching surfaces. So I want this surface right here, and then I want to make sure it's the corner facing up. Now this looks like it's backwards, so I might have to flip it around after it connects. Let's take a look. That looks pretty goofy. Might have to rotate. I think that worked right there. Unlock. So what I did, it first didn't look right. I hit the little tool next to the word solve. You'll see like a circle down here next to the word solve. Underneath the word offset, there's two options. You can flip the piece or rotate the piece, and I rotated the piece. And then that looks pretty good. All right, so hopefully that's enough to help get you started. If you're finding that you need this piece right here to stick out a little more, the axle, that was the first connection I did. You can edit it. You can do an offset there and maybe try, I don't know, 0.5, half an inch. check, and that'll help make that piece stick out a little bit, and then all the other pieces come with it.